Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Wispin here, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing our best to get Palkia and Dialga. We're going to be saving Giratina for the next episode, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. However, these two first legendaries should be fairly easy to get. There is a lot that goes into it, but for the most part, it's just kind of grindy, but I will show you guys exactly how to do it. Now, if you guys do want to help me get some more Master Balls for the next episode, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on this video. For every 50 likes, I get one Master Ball. We have 2 Master Balls for this episode, which is perfect because we need one for Palkia and one for Dialga. And, of course, in the last episode, if you missed it, we caught the Lake Guardian Trio, which is something that you will need if you even want to go after Palkia or Dialga. So in order to actually summon in Palkia, we need a Lustrous Orb as well as a Red Chain, and we also need a Red Chain for Dialga, but instead of the Lustrous Orb, we need an Adamant Orb. So those are the 2 main requirements, as well as finding a Timespace Alter. In order to go ahead and get the Adamant and the Lustrous Orb, it's really simple. All you got to do is defeat rare and uncommon bosses, and they just have a 20% chance of dropping or something like that. So it's not that difficult to get those. We just have to find the correct bosses. It's nice that we finally have enough legendaries where we can start keeping some guys out running around all the time, because before I needed my legendaries for battle. But now we can just leave a few of them out. And the more we get, the more we'll have running around out here, which is nice. However, the Red Chain is a little bit more complicated. So step number 1 is to go ahead and mine and get some rubies, which I guess we're going to go out and do. Let's craft a diamond pickaxe. We might as well if we're going to be mining. We don't really need these diamonds for much else, although... do we need them? I guess we can try and find more later on if we need more. I was going to say we might need them for crafting the cloning machine or putting them in the cloning machine or something when we go to get Mewtwo. But either way, the first step is to go ahead and get ourselves some rubies. So rubies, I believe, just spawn underground, just like those Firestone shards that we got in a previous episode. So we just got to find a cave, we got to go down, and we have to mine up some rubies. Alright, so we do have some rubies right here, somewhere over here. Where are they? There they are. Okay, so, no, oh, don't throw, oh god, no, don't throw my Pokemon into the lava. What am I trying to do? Here we go, okay. Okay, let's, can we place these down anywhere? There, and we should be able to kind of fill in this area just so we don't lose them. We are going to need quite a few of these, so I really want to make sure we can get every single one. Actually, oh wait, no, they just drop, you don't even have to craft them. I was thinking I was going to get shards that I had to craft into rubies. I believe we'll only need, I think, 6 rubies then in total, so shouldn't be too hard to find the rest of these. We just need to find a couple more veins, and we should be good to go. Speaking of, we found a couple more right here, which is pretty nice, so let's... For some reason, I am having trouble clicking all the right buttons. I'm just not used to actually mining in Minecraft. I've not done this for a very long time. Alright, so let's just get rid of this Geodude. Might as well get him out of the way. We are going to have to also level up our 3 Lake Trio Pokemon, our legendaries, in order to get them up to level 60, which is a requirement. And we also will need to go ahead and get their happiness up to 255, which I think is max happiness. So that's going to be fun. Let's see. What's going on over here? Any rubies? Oh, that's redstone. Okay, not helpful. I don't know. That is... Let's not walk onto the gravel. Is that rubies? No, that's more redstone. And here we go. Okay, so this should be all of the rubies that we actually need for this entire legendary summoning event. Alright, guys, so there is a few different ways that you can increase your Pokemon's happiness. There is just tossing out your Pokemon. If you run around with your Pokemon thrown out like this, it'll gain, I think, 1 happiness every so many seconds or minutes. So if you just leave them out, you don't even have to actually technically move. So if you just leave out your Pokemon and just sit still or do something else like building, their happiness will slowly increase over time. You can also increase their happiness by leveling the Pokemon up. And the third way that I know of, at least, is to go ahead and use berries to increase their happiness. Now, if you use a Soothe Bell on your Pokemon, they will gain double happiness, which is really, really helpful when you're trying to get that happiness all the way up to max. So what we're actually going to do here is just feed our guys as many berries as they need to get their friendship all the way up, which if we go ahead and check right now, we can see his happiness is already 237. So it does go up fairly fast if you can get a ton of these berries. And that should be completely full. And he throws the Soothfell on the ground. Oh, okay. He was exchanging it for a Hondu berry. So we have Mesprit's happiness all the way up. However, it does need to be level 60, I believe. If we go ahead and use this ruby now, it's not going to do anything. But if we go ahead and get 10 of these rare candies, there we go, 10, we should be able to level them up to level 60 here. And I think that will allow us to enchant this ruby and turn it into something. Come back here. Hey, come back here. All right, okay. So all you have to do is actually left click. The wiki said right click, but for some reason right clicking doesn't work. But if you go ahead and left click the Pokemon, it will actually enchant the ruby. And we got the Ruby of Emotion from Mesprit. And then we need to get Azelf and Uxie by doing the same exact thing to get all 3 of the rubies. And then we have to do that twice because we need 3 rubies per legendary. And since we're trying to get Palkia and Dialga, we're going to need 1 of each of these. All right, so we got both their happiness up all of the way. And if we go ahead and right click, Uxie does not have enough power, of course, because we did not level them up yet. So we need to make sure we get them up to level 60, which actually means we're going to need to level them up quite a bit more after this because they drop all the way down to level 40 after you enchant the ruby. So we are going to have to get them back up to 60 once again in order to enchant our second set of rubies. All right, let's see. Can we get this up? There we go, 60. And if we go ahead and left click, and left click. There we go, guys. So we have the Ruby of Knowledge and the Ruby of Willpower. Now I'm going to go ahead and get myself a second set of these rubies just by doing the exact same thing, getting them back up to level 60 and just right clicking them. Their happiness does also go down a little bit, and it's left click, not right click. I just click both, you know, just click both. One of them will work. All right, so I'm going to get the second set of rubies, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, so I have all of the rubies, which means we have 2 of each, and now all we need to do is go ahead and find some bosses to defeat and collect the 2 orbs that we need. So we need the Adamant Orb and the Lustrous Orb. And actually, before we go ahead and get those orbs, let's craft our red chains, which I think we just do by doing that. Yep, you put 1 of each of the rubies into a crafting table. I don't think it matters. Yeah, it doesn't matter how they're laid out, and you get yourself a red chain. So let's go ahead and get 2 of these. And then, there we go. Okay, do they stack? No, they do not stack. All right, final step is to, well, third to final, because we have to get the 2 orbs, and then we have to find the Timespace Alter, and then we have to go ahead and summon them in and catch them. So we got a few steps left, but it is pretty straightforward from this point on. We just need to find those bosses. All right, so we got 1 rare boss here. Should be fairly easy to take out, I believe. I don't even know what type Drifblim is. So it actually might not be that easy. We'll see. He avoided the attack there, and then I accidentally clicked Doom Desire, which that's not really all that helpful. Okay, he's avoiding. Is that a thing he does? Does he avoid every attack? All right, we did a little bit of damage there. Hopefully Mew can finish him off here with, I don't know, Psychic? He really is good at avoiding attacks. Wow. Okay. That didn't do very much. Let's try Ancient Power. And he avoided the attack again. And we fainted. And now Crawdaunt is our last hope. So let's try Crunch. He avoided the attack again. Fantastic. Okay. I really do not like Drifblims, but we did manage to take him out. Let's see. What are we going to get? Nothing useful at all. So we are going to go ahead and leave that stuff there. Is there any other? Oh, what is this? Okay. He almost camouflaged with the grass there. Let me go ahead and poke heal. I would run over to the healer, but I don't want to risk this guy despawning. And I think Jirachi actually has a fight. No, must be Mew. Mew has a fighting type move. So we'll try Mew if this doesn't work out, and we should be able to take this guy out fairly easily. If you guys do just defeat any, I think, a rare or... Let me check real quick. It is rare, uncommon, or rare. So the 2 lowest tiers of bosses, those are the only ones that actually drop these orbs. All right, let's see. Come on, please. Give me 1. Give me 1. No. All right. I'm going to keep being on the hunt for some more bosses. I don't think there's any others around here. So I'll keep an eye out. Alright guys, so I did just battle about 10 bosses that naturally spawned. However, it just wasn't happening. So what I'm gonna do is just battle a bunch of these skitties, uncommon skitties that I decided to go ahead and just spawn in to make this a little bit easier. I could just wait for more bosses to spawn in, but it was taking quite a while and I wasn't seeming to make any progress. And since we need 2 of these orbs, I figured I might as well just spawn in some bosses. Pretty much works the same way. We're still gonna get the orb from killing bosses. We're just gonna use bosses that are spawned in. So I probably should have healed up there. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can go ahead and take it. These skitties pretty strong. Strongest skitties in all the land. So in total, I've had to have defeated at least 40 or 50 different bosses. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I check the files of the actual mod to ensure that this is how you get those orbs. I know it's what the wiki says, but the wiki also told me that I needed to right-click in order to enchant those rubies, and that it was definitely left click. So who knows if you can really trust the wiki. I'm going to go ahead and check the actual game files and we'll see if it is correct, because I don't want to spend another hour defeating these bosses just to find out that you can't even get them from uncommon or rare bosses and you need to be defeating like ultimate legendary bosses. So I'll be right back after I check that. Hopefully it is correct and we can just keep battling these guys and get one, but we'll see. Well, okay, I am glad I checked the game files, so it does turn out that indeed the Lustrous Orb as well as the Adamant Orb both spawn via shiny mega bosses, which is, I believe, only ultimate tier bosses. So that's nice to know. It's nice to know that this wiki over here is very trustworthy. But yeah, it says on the wiki it is possible to drop from uncommon or rare boss Pokemon, but it seems like maybe that's just outdated because in the files, they only drop from purely just ultimate bosses. Not even, as far as I can tell, not even just legend bosses that are megas, but only shiny mega bosses, which I believe is the ultimate variant of boss Pokemon only. So, you know what? That was a great use of our time there. Now we got to find ourselves some ultimate tier bosses, and hopefully we can take them out. You know what? I just can't. These videos, every time something happens, you know, last time my Uxie turned into a Magikarp, and now I'm over here getting lied to by the Pixelmon wiki. But that is okay. Okay, so I'm just going to spawn in a few of these. We'll just go with, well, I don't know if it's going to work if I use, it'll probably work, you know? You know what? It'll probably work. We'll try. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. These mega boss skitties right here. So Aura Sphere. Hopefully this does enough damage to take these guys out. Not quite as much as it did against those uncommon bosses, but it looks like we're still good to go here. So there we go. And what are we gonna get? Not what we are looking for. Alright, so finally, I defeated about probably 8 or 9 ultimate bosses, and we got ourselves the Lustrous Orb. So that's 1 out of 2 down. And I'm just going to go ahead and give Wispin Adamant Orb. Boom, look at that. We got the second one as well. So what you actually need to do if you want to get these orbs is ignore the wiki, number 1. Defeat yourself some mega ultimate tier boss Pokemon. And they still have a fairly small chance of dropping, but it's not too bad. You'll have to defeat probably 8 to 20. That's a really random number. That's a really random range, but you know what I mean. Like 5 to 20. Somewhere in there should give you at least one of these orbs. However, you could get really lucky, get it first try, or really unlucky and not get it till your 40th boss. But either way, we have both of the orbs, you know. Maybe we had to cheat a little bit, but who really knows? I mean, is it really cheating? I don't know. Let's go ahead and try to find ourselves that Timespace Alter. So they only spawn in Ice Mountains, Extreme Hills, And that's actually it. So just ice mountains and extreme hills. We're going to have to try to find those biomes and locate ourselves a Timespace Alter. All right, so we are here at a Timespace Alter. I really hope these things are reusable, because if we have to find another one, that is not going to be too fun. All right, so I believe the first thing we do is, would it be put in the orb first? Or would it be put in the red chain first? I don't. Oh, well, there you go. You must put in the red chain first. Okay. Okay. All right. So Lustrous, I believe that is Dialga. We'll go with that one first because it is the first one that we actually got legit from a boss. Okay. This looks really cool. Boom. Let's go. Okay. Now. Wow. This is awesome. This is a really cool effect. Oh, okay. Wait, that was Palkia. I knew that. Okay, cool. And it automatically puts us into the battle here. Let's go ahead and catch this guy. Hopefully he does not turn into a Magikarp. That would be very unfortunate. You know, I can let it pass with the Uxie. You know, Magikarp, Uxie, almost the same Pokemon. But if my Palkia turns into a Magikarp, going to be really disappointed. But there we go, guys. We got ourselves a Palkia. Now we got to do the same thing for Dialga. Let's go ahead and light this thing up again. It looks like it is reusable. I don't know if it's once for each of the legends or what, but here is Dialga. This guy looking like a beast. Okay, I used to really like Palkia more, but now I don't know, because this guy is pretty awesome. I might actually like Dialga more. It's close. They're actually both really cool legendaries. Probably in my top 5 favorite legendaries, both of them, just because of how awesome they are. Look at these guys. These guys are amazing. Okay, they're okay. He's up there. But yeah, these guys, he can fly. Look at that. Wow. Can you actually ride him? You can. That is so cool. Okay, this is actually the coolest part of this whole thing. Can you ride Palkia as well? I don't know. It kind of looks like Palkia has wings more so than Dialga. Guys, this is amazing. Okay. I don't know why I'm so excited that I can ride these guys, but you couldn't do that for the longest time, and it just looks really cool. And Dino, of course, the wild Pokemon, always got to interrupt the party. They need their little moment of fame there in the video, getting murdered by I believe that was my Crota. Okay, guys, calm down. Let's head on home, and let's go ahead and put these guys out in the ranch block. Actually, we'll give them a separate ranch block. All right, so if we go ahead and /kill, we can get ourselves back to the base, toss these apples on the floor because we don't need those, and we can go and let's grab 2 ranch blocks. Let's go and open up our PC, toss these guys into, wait, what are they holding? Oh, they're holding the orbs. Does that mean they're reusable? I don't even know. Wow, okay. Let's go ahead, we'll leave those guys there. We'll put Dialga and Palkia like right out here. And we'll fix this up later on, but those guys can go there, and we'll put the Lake Trio right about, let's line it up with this one. Where is this? Okay, and that didn't mean to put it there. All right, luckily you can break the ranch block, so we'll just line this up. We'll put it like right here, and we'll put the 3 Lake Trio Pokemon right here. So this is our collection so far. Of course, we still have Remu and our Jirachi on our team. We're going to be using these guys just to help out with the bosses and different things like that. But we got ourselves Dialga, Palkia, the 3 Lake Trio, which look very wimpy compared to these guys, and then Latias and Moltres. We're definitely going to have to get Moltres' buddies, Articuno and Zapdos, and we're also going to have to get Latios to go ahead and put with Latias, but we'll do that at some point in the future. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to go and leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. One quick thing is, if you are playing on my server or you are interested in playing on it, there's a link down in the description to the latest version of Pixelmon Reforged, as well as the tutorial to help you download and install Pixelmon. There is currently a 50% off sale on all ranks on the server, so if you are interested in supporting me, supporting the server, and you do want the perks that come with having a rank, I definitely recommend checking that out at buy.pokecentral.org. But that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.